And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that player that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that player that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Henry. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club. And what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him. And it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point. Maybe it's the motion. But just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strikes. One up, one down. Ezekiel Duran digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The M's could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. One out, bases empty.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey.
Two down, bases empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball still 0-2. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Josh
Young, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
0-2. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. The changeup missing. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
ball.
Well, you know,
One
with
strike.
2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Henry back to work. Late on that fastball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Close, but called a ball. Going to count 1-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Caught it, looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here is Marcus Semien. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. He makes the grab. 2 away.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Rangers go down quickly there. Still no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Wyatt Langford.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Corey Seager.
comes Corey Seager. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. First time up, he grounded to third.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Henry back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there are two outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Leody Taveras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So he's perfect through 6, and we still have no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Seager stands in now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The Rangers hitless so far in the game.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Lau sends it to first, and Seager is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Back in Seattle, we go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And fouled off. Strike 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This one in the air. Loud. And that is that. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Mariners 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Henry back to work.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play. Right through there for a strike.
On the ground. Loud. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
He's 2 outs away. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Yo, 1. In the air, right field. Robles settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boo.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Taveras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
Very nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.